Ryan here playing Farming Simulator 22 on Prairie Farms, Michigan, and I assure you folks this is a brand new episode, even though we started, was it last episode or episode before, very similar to this one here, standing over by our hayfield. And you folks may be able to guess what we're doing here today. Maybe? And no, it's not actually mowing the field here this time. The field's already mowed. This time we're going to be baling the field. Or, well, Courseplay is probably going to be baling the field, let's put it that way. We're going to head over and take care of planting the last of the wheat fields here. Well, Courseplay does this. So, speaking of baling, we need to go grab the baler here first. And my new tractor that we got, a McCormick X7 624. Can't say I'm particularly familiar with a McCormick brand of tractors. I mean, I've heard of them before, but definitely not familiar with them, that's for sure. So that's a pretty fancy looking screen on there. Wow. Okay, baler. Yep, good. The baler is in here. In case folks can't tell, I've kind of just been leaving all our hay equipment out by the field here. As we've been mowing it every single in-game day here for now, what, month of September? So yeah, got how many times can we mow this here? Yeah, we got to be getting close to being able to, or being stopped doing this here. Let's see here a minute. There we go. Nope. Wait a minute. Am I missing something here again? There it is. Okay, I was going to say. Where'd it go? Okay, grass is... So we got... Looks like for sure 2 more months we can mow it here. Yeah, maybe 3, depending on how that works out. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, you folks, that's a lot of cutting through grass. My goodness. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we've mowed it every single day here that we've been able to do here this year so far. Trying to just, again, maximize the amount of hay and grass we get off this. Speaking of which, I should really probably buy some more cows again. I kind of delayed that here just a little bit. I was hoping the barns would fill up. Again, I don't know if they fill up. There's no cows or not. If there's no cows, they're probably just sitting there empty if I had to guess. But, okay, Courseplay course already loaded. We're just going to drive the same course that we did for raking, or merging again. I'll probably keep calling the raking. I'm going to put on raking. We're putting them into rows here, right? Okay, Courseplay's got that. Hopefully, we're going to head back over to Field 8 here, and I'm going to start, well, you know what? I might throw the hired worker on the planter, and we might keep the cultivating here. So between episodes, finished plowing this field. It's all plowed here. And then I got the cultivator over here now. This is the case, is it 21? No, 255. 255, that's what it is. And then our planter's over there. So let's throw a hired worker on this here. I think the hired worker should do fine. I might have to do like a pass or something like that down the headland here just to be safe. Maybe we'll see once here. I don't think there's anything on the other side of the field there either, so we should be fine for this. Well, let's see. So we're on wheat. Yep, good. Hired worker. And then I'm going to hop in the cultivator here, get this set back up. GPS. Too bad it doesn't save your GPS lines in between sessions, Chevron. Otherwise, it would have been loaded already. There it goes. And I already did, was that 2 passes? I think it's 2 passes all the way around the outside edge of this field here. So we should be able to stay ahead of the planter here, no problem. Plus, we're like twice the width, right, everyone? One thing we will need to do here, once these fields are planted, we need to take care of the weeds yet, and I do want to roll these fields. So, speaking of which, I should probably get that going here on field 7. We'll do a little cultivating here first to make sure we're well ahead, and then we'll go grab a tractor and a sprayer and a roller for field 7. We'll get that underway here as well, but get that taken care of. And then we also, once the crops are growing, we'll have to spray fertilizer on these fields as well, or do some sort of fertilizer, right? I'm sure we don't have enough fertilizer. I know on field 7 we do not. Field 8, I think, has a little bit more fertilizer on it than 8 or than 7, but I doubt it's enough. So I don't know. You never know, Evan. Never know. There is definitely quite a bit more fertilizer on field 8 here than there is 7. So we'll have to see once here. I guess one way to find out is just quick run over here. Probably be better if we actually had one more Row plant. Yeah, so it's... The nitrogen is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. So yeah, definitely looks like we'll probably need some more fertilizer on there yet, which is what I was planning on, Evan. And again, we'll be using hopefully the Isera thing there. We'll see how well that does it. Smart applying the fertilizer, right? And again, by the way, if you missed it, everyone, this was our alfalfa field that we plowed under. I decided we didn't need that alfalfa field anymore. You couldn't use the alfalfa, unfortunately, for the barns that we have, everyone, which is kind of too bad. I was hoping that would work, and mind you, you could probably make it work, everyone, but yeah, I didn't feel like taking the time to try to get that to work and everything with the alfalfa. That's kind of the one problem with the alfalfa, everyone. It's more, I would say, the American standard when it comes to hay or feed for your animals. But getting it to work with all the rest of the equipment that only accepts hay, and it depends on how well the mod author implemented it, right? And for that matter, how the mod is done for that matter as well, like the mod that actually takes the alfalfa, right? A planter might be a good example of this. So for those of you maybe a little bit familiar with the coding that goes into, say, like a planter, everyone. With a planter, you have categories, and then you have actual types, right? So most planters, you're just going to say that this planter can plant everything in the... And again, Giants breaks this up between planters and cedar. So it can plant everything in the cedar category, or it can plant everything in the planter category, right? You could also do individual specific types. The only thing is that if you specify individual types, well, now being able to add a new type to that planter becomes a little more difficult. What a mod author can do is just, hey, well, this is going to be under the planter category. All planters that can plant the planter category can now plant a new crop type. Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense, everyone. But again, versus if you hard code it so that the planter can only maybe plant corn and sunflowers, there's no other variability there. And again, for those of you who've seen the coding before, you'll probably understand that a little bit more quickly. Probably didn't do the best job of explaining that, but and speaking of mods, by the way, this brings up a question I get asked fairly frequently. Don't think we've talked about here in the last couple of weeks. So the question gets asked quite a bit of, where do I get my mods from? And the short answer to that is most of them actually come from the official Farming Simulator mod hub. Not an answer I thought I would ever give, everyone, because in the past, everyone, very, very few of my mods probably actually ever came from the official Farming Simulator mod hub. Again, just being more of an American style player, well, not American for that matter too, but American style player, everyone. The Giants mod hub usually did not have much in the way of American style mods. So most of the mods came from third-party sites or Facebook. Farming Simulator 17 and 19 really seen the explosion, I would say, of Facebook mods. Mods that are on Facebook or linked through Facebook anyway. Yeah, like I said, I'm on Farming Simulator 22 here. Starting back in Farming Simulator 19. Towards the end of it here, definitely seen a lot more American-style mods get released on the official mod hub. And like I was saying, I've been downloading a lot of my mods here from the official mod hub here as of late. And one of the nice things about that, everyone, getting them from the official mod hub, They do have to go through Giant's testing process. Doesn't mean Giant catches everything, of course. As you folks have seen, we've definitely had a few mods here. You know, works one direction, doesn't work the other direction. Although, with the number of mods they have doing that, I do question whether that's the map's fault here at this point. Not sure. But, you know, again, we've seen other little random glitches and, you know, rollers that roll in the wrong direction. So, stuff that visually is going to be a problem, but doesn't necessarily cause any problems as far as like the back end. Like with the mulching only working in one direction or two directions, that's definitely a little bit more of a problem. But still. And I suppose we should kind of turn around here before you get to the other field. Don't want to be doing that. Planter's doing pretty good here as well. We'll maybe do like one more pass up, and then we'll go grab a sprayer, get field 7 sprayed there, and then we'll grab a tractor with a roller as well. I think we got the tractor hooked up to the roller over by the cow barns there already. And again, like I said, I've been going back to the mod thing too. Download from the official mod hub. That keeps you away from those less than scrupulous mod sites that are out there. That's probably the biggest deterrent to me, Evan, is just staying away from those mod sites. They're just no good, Evan. No good. A lot of the third party. There's maybe one that I can think of off the top of my head, Evan, that is probably reasonably safe to download from. There's maybe another one too now that I think about it. But you know, again, most of your third-party mod sites, Evan, yeah, just stay away from like a 33.5-foot pole, right? Stay away from them and the good-for-nothing low lifes that run them. I'd say there's kind of something kind of fun about just going up and down the field here like this. And like I was saying, we'll finish this row here real quick, and then we'll hop over to our farmyard there. We'll go grab a sprayer and a roller, get Courseplay going on those tasks here real quick. Of course, with the sprayer, I think I've actually got the See and Spray turned back on. I'll have to turn that back off because there's no weeds currently growing on the field. So if we have See and Spray on, it won't actually spray anything. We actually have to turn that off. So we'll actually spray everything. We're basically doing what we call a pre-emergence here at this point. And you know what? Just be safe. Let's maybe just throw a hired worker on this just so this job keeps on moving. And while we're gone, let's go grab... Actually, let's go check on see what's how Baler's doing over here a minute. He's doing okay. He's still rolling yet. Oh, yeah. He's down to the last up and down row. Then we'll be starting the headlands. Okay. Go grab a sprayer here. Well, there's a sprayer. I don't see the tractor. The tractors, are they both over here? Well, there's one over here. Okay, where's the other one at? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. That was the 9530 there. Where's the other 8RT? Ah, there it is. What's this one on here? Mulcher. Okay. Yeah, well, we don't need that anymore. We still, yeah. Still connect this. Disconnect that here. Go grab our herbicide sprayer. The other sprayer, that one was the fertilizer sprayer. Got two sprayers. I got one for fertilizer, one for herbicide. You know, again, could get them out, put the other type in it, but yeah, it's kind of nice having two. Just have one for each. Did I hit that mailbox? No. Terrible. Terrible. Ooh, I can turn around quick. Contact. Okay, then we haul up to field 7 here. We'll get a Courseplay course set up. Now, mind you, if I already had one, I could probably just load it up here, have auto drive over to the field, then automatically start the Courseplay course, but I don't have a Courseplay course set up here yet. And I don't know if there's a way to create one if you're not on the field. I'm not sure if there's a way to do it real easy, that one. Yeah, I don't know. Let's actually maybe test it real quick here. If I unload this, do a course generation here. I guess maybe you could... Ah, there we go. Field position. And if we open the Courseplay generator... Oh, we don't need two. Let's just do one. Should be pretty good. I don't know why it's doing an angle. It really shouldn't need to do an angle with this field here. Straight up and down, but whatever. So there we go. And actually, that would work, wouldn't it? I guess that's not too hard. Got to put a little target thing there, and you can select the field that way. Otherwise, what I typically do, I'm just drive to the field, and then of course, once you are on the field, of course, we'll solve. Oh, you're on this field. Of course, you're generating for, right? Oh, is it starting with the? Oh, it's starting with the up and down pass first, isn't it? Okay, well that's fine. I guess it doesn't really matter. One thing I might check here real quick, is make sure Courseplay is set to have a little extra overlap. So raise tools late, lower tools. Yep, that's what I want to see. That is what I want to see. Oh, whoops. But that, however, is not what I want to see. I've got the See and Spray turned on yet. Let's make sure we turn that back off here a moment. Come on, there we go. Customize that. See and Spray, no. And it always disconnects if you do that. Kind of annoying, but oh well. There we go. Now we're spraying that one. At least when it comes to this spray oven, you don't see any change taking place, right? Like visually, you can't see where I have and haven't sprayed here. No difference. With that being said, it is actually working. It is actually applying spray to the field. And by doing this, we will not have any weeds. So if we go over to here, yep, notice, weeds, not growing. Nope, there's no weeds. Now if we go back over here, yeah, now they're growing again. So it is working, even though it doesn't necessarily show that it's working. And then we need one more piece of equipment here. Yeah, let's go grab a roller. Yeah, I thought we had one on the tractor. Got our Degelman 80-foot, I think it's 80-foot roller here, if I remember correctly. And I don't know if, do any farmers actually, like, roll their wheat crop? I don't know, maybe they do. I mean, wheat, yeah, depending on how tall it is, can be a little bit of a shorter crop sometimes. Most wheat, though, is normally, what, a couple feet high, so you shouldn't have to roll it. suppose maybe some drier parts of the country or potential for drought where the wheat might be really short. You might want to have the header a little bit closer to the ground. That is the advantage of rolling, by the way. The idea behind rolling is it flattens everything out. Any rocks, dirt, whatever might be sticking up, it just pushes those down, flattens them out. So when you're riding across the ground with your header on the combine header, hopefully it won't hit said rocks or piles of dirt or whatever. Keeps everything much smoother and flatter that way. And hopefully less damage to your combine and head. Okay, Courseplay. Let's create a course for this field here as well. 2 headlands. Yeah, probably pretty good. I don't know if I dare start both of these at once. What do you think I'm going to we'll try it, see what happens. I think we all know what'll happen, right? Dr. Murphy's going to come get us. That's what's going to happen. Yeah. Oh, a little bit further than I thought. Back up here just a little bit. First waypoint. Drive the course. Oh. That pole might be a little bit in the way here. Let's maybe pull you just a little bit further forward. There we go. Okay, now we're talking. And if we go back here and look at one, expected yield 101%, yield potential 125. Okay. Oh, fertilizer. That's probably what's missing. I was going to say we should see perfect 125% yield here, everyone. That's what we should be seeing, but it's probably the fertilizer that's not quite right. So once we get the fertilizer, then that yield potential should go up. And the way I understand this, and you folks have said I'm hopefully right on this, so the way I understand this, your expected yield of it is what you're going to get off this field. So we are looking at 87 out of a potential 100%. Which, 100%, yeah, that's a whole nother topic for another time. But, 100%, that should be everything, right? But no, it goes up to 125, I think it is. So yeah, if we go back over here, it's 125, isn't it? Thought there was 125% spot. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. Yep, not like I thought of it. So, in this particular spot, we should be able to get a 125% yield. The way it's sitting right now, with the conditions of the field, we are only looking at a 101% yield. So we're losing almost 24%, right? So something's not right, most likely the fertilizer, but nitrogen bad kind of makes sense. Not as much on this field as I thought there was. I should just put more slurry on it. That would probably give it enough, maybe. I don't know, but where'd all the bales go? That's weird. Huh. It should be showing bales. Oh, there. Okay, that's why. Okay, I comprende. Gotta be in this one here, otherwise they don't show up. Makes sense. Just like you can't click on equipment in that screen. Yeah. Oh well. Okay, well the hired worker seems to be doing pretty good over here. Let's head over to our grass field. We'll take care of this here a minute. We'll just let them get their job done. Actually, you know what? You are not okay, are you? What are you doing? I don't know what you're doing. Whoa. Did not toss it quite like that. Whoops. Sorry, bud. No idea what he's doing. Let's grab the truck. We'll at least start picking up the bales that are over here. See, there it is. Another one of the nice things about this trailer, switching between round bales and square bales, I don't have to do a thing. Just pull up and it just automatically grabs them. Yeah, I guess there's not as many bales on this field as I thought there would be here. Well, by the time I get the headland done, I mean, there should be a full trailer's load of bales here. I guess the inside or center portion of this field doesn't really yield that many, does it? I don't know what this baler's doing. He's just like stuck here for some reason, isn't he? Weird. Maybe we'll have to do the baling ourselves here in a minute. Yeah, might as well, and why not? We got a few more minutes here this episode yet. What's going on here? I don't know what he's doing. We'll just stop him here. Tractor's actually, now that I think about it, probably a little light on the horsepower here for this particular job. Just a little over 200 horsepower, if I remember correctly, which is probably enough to run this baler. You know, 300 would probably be better, though. Okay, we'll head over to the comments here in a moment. Everyone, see what we got for some comments here. Janie was saying you should try the drag hose once instead of tanking all that disinformation onto the field. Hey, that is a good point there, Channing. Yes, completely forgot about that. We do have the pumps and hoses packs. It's actually kind of something I wanted to play with on this series. I don't know if we'll get to that here or not. We'll have to see once I'm. If you folks would like to see some of that, let me know. Maybe we'll try to get to that a little bit more, but for those who haven't seen the pumps and hoses packs, that's, I think, kind of the idea behind it, right? Magnus was saying, hey, Randy, are you going to play on the upper Mississippi River Valley after this map? I've watched Farmer Klein doing this map review. It's a really nice map. Great video as always. Hey, thank you very much for that there, Magnus. I haven't fully decided yet what map we're going to here yet. I know we're starting to get up here on the episodes, Evan, so it's probably time to maybe start doing a little bit of thinking and looking at the next map here. Though, to be honest, I think we're going to play on this map just a little bit more. Yeah, we'll see once here. And I have not played on the upper Mississippi River Valley yet, so that is definitely a potential map to play on. I know it's been a really popular map here in the past. So maybe we should play on in 22 and see what's like, oh, what in the world happened to this? And it's like, this little spindly, like almost nothing here. What in the world? Oh, well, whatever. Devin Joe was saying, hey, long time no see. Godspeed Tran Support was saying another great video. Thank you very much for that. And I just realized I got all the comments I responded to already hidden here, so let's see what's here. Cody was saying, great video. Thank you very much for that as well. Net. We'll just say Net. He's got a few other characters on his name, but Net is the part I can read here. Thank you so much for the video. Watch that as well. Lane was saying, can I join you on Farming Simulator multiplayer? Hey, that's a good reminder there. If you'd like to join me on multiplayer, you can find that information down below in the description of this video. Again, we do have a Farming Simulator 22 multiplayer server. So yes, if you'd like to join in the multiplayer, like I said, Teamspeak information is down below. We do ask that you please join us in on the RDAllen Teamspeak server. And then once you're on the RDAllen Teamspeak server, that's where you'll get the information for actually joining us. Okay, well, I've been looking at the time here. Looks like it is time to wrap it up here for this episode. So on that note, folks, have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching, and until next time.